Hello guys, welcome back to Game for Life. In today's video, this video is going to be slightly a bit different to my previous videos. As in today, we're going to be sharing about 4 ways to put the compound effect work for you. So in today's video, we're going to be learning what the compound effect really means, how can we really apply it to our lives. And for you guys who don't really know what compound effect is, just hang in there and let's get into the video. And make sure that if you guys still don't know after finishing watching this video, make sure you guys replay and replay and replay until you understand what the compound effect really means. Alright, so if you guys are ready, let's get into the video. Alright, so step number 1 is that we're just going to identify your best 3 habits and your worst 3 habits. What does this mean? So, if I wanted to identify my 3 best habits, so let me think about it. Okay, my 3 best habits: playing soccer, making videos, and public speaking. Okay, those are the 3 things that I'm really good at doing, okay? So those are the 3 things. And now, my 3 worsts that I'm not redoing. Let me just take this as an example. Let me say that I was bad at basketball, bad at tennis, and bad at cricket. So, I just identified my 3 best habits, which is soccer, public speaking, and making videos. And my 3 worst habits, which is not playing basketball, cricket, and tennis. Now, when I identify my 3 best habits, this now gives me an idea that the 3 worst habits won't really matter to me anymore. I can just throw them away. I mean, I'm bad at basketball, then I can't play. I mean, it looks like I'm not right for it. I mean, I'm good at talking, I'm good at speaking, I'm good at making videos. I mean, I'm good at making videos because I'm just making one right here. And I just found the 3 best habits that I love doing. And the only way I can become very popular by applying my 3 best habits that I really like doing is that I gotta put it into action. Because I cannot say I like making videos, even though I can't although if I don't publish videos. So, this is what we really call procrastinating. And when you're procrastinating, the compound effect starts to kind of slow down. So, basically, the compound effect is basically all about, it's kind of like a board. Basically, when something rises up, or let's say if you go to your analysis, if you have a channel, it rises up to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and keeps building and building. So, like John C. Maxwell said that leadership doesn't develop in one day. Leadership develops daily. So just get that inside your mind for the compound effect. Okay, so now let's move on to step number 2. Alright, so for this step number 2, it's going to ask yourself a question. What gets you fired up to achieve big results? So let's say that if you got 100% in your test and you're wondering, how did I even get 100%? How did I get it? I mean, what can I do to get 100% again? If you guys are thinking like that, ask yourself this question. What gets you fired up and achieve big results? So maybe the only way you probably get 100% is that you practice while others are sleeping. And while those people are sleeping, the people who are sleeping, they're not getting 100%. You see, if you get 100% in your test, you're proving me that when you come back from school, you become more. What I mean become more, you learn the stuff that you don't know. And if you continue not to know, you keep doing it again and again and again and again and again until you understand that math question. And the only way you will know something is if you listen. If you listen to the video, you will know it. If you don't listen, then you won't know it. So it's just simple. Just do the simple things right. That's what the compound effects mean. Leadership develops daily, not in one day. So that's what this step number 2 is. So what gets you fired up? So let's say what gets me fired up? Let me ask myself this question. What gets me fired up to actually make videos? What gets me fired up to make videos is actually my mentors, John C. Maxwell, Tony Robbins, Coach Raphael, all those great people, even Grant Cardone. I mean, all those great people, they're the one who influenced me to actually make videos. That's what gets me fired up and boosted to make good videos and achieve great results from each video I do. I mean, I always give my best in every single thing I do. So that's what those mentors have been doing for me. So that's what gets me fired up and having big results. And make sure that you guys answer this question, because when you answer this question, you're going to become a totally different person at the end of this video. So now let's move on to step number 3. All right. So we're gonna move on to number 3, which is ID your core motivation. For you guys who are thinking, ID your core motivation, I mean, what the hell does that even mean? I mean, ID your core motivation, so let's dig in deeper into this. Alright, so ID core motivation is, it helps us to understand our fundamental personalities types in order to help describe what motivates us. So basically what this means is that it's a personality that helps us to describe what motivates us. So basically, like I was saying, Grant Cardone, it helps me motivate me. It helps me achieve my goals on YouTube, attract more people to watching my videos, and etc. And it also means that what makes us tick and how we can become better leaders of our own right. So that's what the ID your core motivation means. So you're gonna you basically ask yourself this question: how can I become a better leader of my own right? How can I become a better leader? In order to become a better leader is find leaders that are leaders today. The only way you will be good at something is if you put it into action. And the only way you will be able to actually make that dream come true is if you find someone who's already experienced the same thing that you have already done. So let's say that let's say if I didn't know how to hold a ball, I didn't know how to hold a ball. I mean, I know how to hold a ball, but I'm just taking an example. Let's say if I didn't know how to hold a ball, and now every time I try to hold the ball, it always slips off my hand, and I try to pick it up again, and it slips off, and then it squirts and all that time, and then I find someone who has experienced the same thing, and what the person says is that just get grip on your hands and hold it properly, and there, voila, I hold the bottle properly without even falling. So that's basically what this one ID your core motivation. So basically, it's basically to understand what your fundamental personality, understand yourself to understand others. That's basically what ID your core motivation means. And remember, always ask yourself, what can I do to become a great leader of today? That's the thing. Ask yourself, what can I do to become a great leader? What can I do to become a great leader? And then once you find that out, put it into action, and I'm telling you, you're just going to be as popular as me. And I hope you guys really understood what this step number 3 is. And now we're moving on to step number 4, which is the last step of this video. Alright, so the last step of this video is actually finding your why power. Now, what does finding your why power mean? You see, finding your why is critical. And why is it critical? You guys may be thinking, why do you have to find your why power to become a better leader? Why can you not just look for someone who's better, or look for someone who's already experienced it, or go watch a video? Well, before you actually do all that stuff, find your why first. Because the only way people achieve things in their life, they actually ask themselves the question, is this really worth it? What can I achieve from doing this? Can I become a better leader by doing what I'm doing right now? Can this be able to change other people's lives, etc.? So that's what this is all about. As I was saying, the why power, it explains the reason that things exist, and ultimately why our purposes is in life. So basically, if someone asks you what is your why, what would you answer? What would be your answer? What is your why? So basically, understanding. So let's say if my why. Let's say someone asks me, why do you want to be a famous soccer player? I said I want to be a famous soccer player because I want to make history just like Messi and Ronaldo. And me saying that, I'm understanding the power of my why, because it can open your mind to a world of possibilities. This is what the why power is all about. If you can actually find your why, you can open your mind into a whole world of possibilities. All possibilities will be able to come to you because you found your why. You want to be you find your why you want to do this, and then now you put it into action. Then you're famous, and then yeah, life is good. So that's why when you find your why, it's very important, because if you go ask people over here, why are you living on Earth? They will even struggle to answer it because they don't even understand what they're doing here. I mean, are they valuing to do is this going to change the person's lives? What am I going to do to add value to someone? So this is what finding your why is always very, very important, because without finding a why, life is pointless. Without finding your why, I hope you guys have understood that right. Finding your why opens your mind to the world of possibilities. So I hope you guys have really learned about 4 steps about compound effect. And if you guys have not understood what the compound effect is, make sure to go search up Darren Hardy and the book of the compound effects. There you will read all the chapters that's in the book, and you will become twice as better. So thank you guys for watching, and if you guys are new to this channel, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and hit the bell, and to get notified every single time when I publish a video. So if you guys have really enjoyed this video, go ahead and subscribe. And thank you guys for watching Teaching for Life, and it's Teaching for Life out.